Hi everyone, I'm Hannah McKenney from Starling Medical, where we have developed an at-home urinalysis platform to monitor for chronic health conditions and proactively prevent complications or hospitalizations from these conditions. So at Starling Medical, we're very proud to say that we're more than just another wellness device. We do tie any of the biofeedback information that we're collecting directly to clinical indications. With our first product, expecting the commercial launch this fall for urinary tract infections. So introducing Urindex. Imagine you could have something in your toilet that is monitoring daily passively and letting you know maybe before you even have symptoms that you're heading towards an infection. Our device is toilet indwelling. It uses spectroscopy, so it's essentially a mini spectrophotometer in your toilet that is scanning your urine with every flush to give you real-time feedback on your specific analyte levels correlating to your risk of urinary tract infections. We had a small pilot study of about 40 patients where we saw that over 13 months, they were using Urindex about 3 to 5 times a day, with some overachievers using it almost 10 times a day, allowing us to really capture their normalized level and letting them know for them when they are trending towards an infection. So as opposed to what's on the market right now, which is primarily dipsticks for at-home testing, we're able to be that much more accurate and proactive instead of them taking tests, thinking that they're positive, and feeling alarmed and not knowing really where to turn. We've had a cross-sectional study that showed that we were as effective, if not more effective, and I do want to point out that this was just a single time point through our device, putting us at an even playing field for dipsticks, but we expect that to be even more improved when we include our trend data, showing that we're actually correlating it, normalizing it to that person specifically. For our FDA clearance, we are correlating with bacteria levels, and we do plan to self-predicate for a test that directly correlates to UTI diagnosis, similarly to what we showed in our Stanford University study. So this is the first step for our clearance that we're expecting for commercial launch this fall. So how do we get this device to patients? How do we get it to help providers? I have yet to meet a provider that enjoys working with UTI patients. It's very hard for them to treat them with the resources that they have. So it was really important for us, for our platform, to have not only this device in the hands of our patients, but also our own care team that proactively monitors and gives them triaging help to help prevent their infection. So what we showed in our pilot study is that over 90% of the patients remained in our Starling care feedback loop. So that meant we saw an increase in their risk. We contacted them, gave them health coaching. They did that at home, and then they reduced their risk level or their symptoms just completely subsided, and they never got an infection. 8% of them did get infections, and we were able to hand them over to their providers that same day for care that they needed. We're ready to scale now. So with our launch coming up in September, we've partnered with RPM, CCM companies where they will handle all of the enrollment, integration, and really scale us from a few hundred devices out there now to a couple thousand. We're partnering with urology practices. They've formed huge practices across the US, and with our first customers that we plan to launch with this fall and scale with when we raise our Series A early next year. We're backed by various venture groups, most notably Combinator, AARP, and now MedTech Innovator as well. Thank you, and you're in control of your health.